ready to spoon feed them really is set up the code, send them an email outlining what ads.txt is and the benefits of implementing the code, and then send them on a snippet of exactly what they need to put in the root domain. And from there, DFP have actually a nice UI in there, so you can actually go into the DFP UI and see exactly what percentage of authorizations are actually composing at the moment. So we can see exactly what publishers have implemented or not. Yeah. Publishers that haven't implemented, we just follow up with a phone call to reiterate how important it is to get on board.
So yeah, it's now coming, and I think the focus from the DSP side is actually helping encourage the adoption for comms publishers and the partners that we're working with as well. I think the stats as of the 8th of November for us was 52% adoption of the top 6,000 URLs on our platform at the moment.
Right.
And given that's a week ago, prior to the second announcement that happened, we're expecting that to sort of start to grow exponentially from now.
Fantastic. And as you exchange tech, you kind of see both sides. You're monitoring the publisher adoption and evangelizing that to your clients quite proactively.
Absolutely. And that was one of the first conversations I had when I started at Index. This was it was actually just before ads.txt started to really gain a lot of traction, and pretty much from day dot we've talked to all of our partners about the importance of it, how it's going to clean up that value chain and ensure that ultimately the dollars that are flowing from the advertiser pocket are ending up in the publisher's wallet.
Yeah, for us it's very, very huge. It's a very big step forward for us. I told a story kind of 2 years ago when we were buying Yahoo inventory, what we thought was Yahoo inventory, from the wrong exchange. And the only reason we found that out was because we started tracking viewability. Viewability was absolutely terrible, and Yahoo were adamant that actually it was perfect and brilliant. And we found out we weren't buying Yahoo from the right exchange. So what we were buying wasn't Yahoo at all. And the only way for us to do and check that was manually. So now ads.txt gives us the opportunity to do that automatically without having to check with each publisher who is actually authorized to resell their inventory. It also means that when we think we're buying Yahoo.com, that actually we are, and that publisher actually gets in with the revenue that we intended for that publisher and not money going to fraud.
Yeah, that's an incredibly important point, which must ultimately reassure your clients, right? Which is important with regards to a lot of the noise from the industry rags and others that will point the finger. It's great to be able to have a comeback, some reassurance in the client. So I guess that's an important part of the conversation now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think in terms of the client conversation, I would hesitate to say that any clients would really know of ads.txt or even understand it or even want to know. They just want to know that we're buying the right media and the actual sites that say we're buying. So in that sense, there needs to be the trust there, going back to the previous presentation, and ads.txt gives us the trust between each other that then gives clients trust in us.
So it's a tricky one, and I think that ads.txt is a no-brainer. Right? And we spoke about the digital debit that we're in at the moment. This is really taking us forward to digital credit, putting pennies back into that bank again. And we did an exercise before we passed your phone around. We just want to do an exercise now. Open up your phone, type in any domain, and then // ads.txt, and you'll see if it's there or not. And if it's not there, then email that publisher and say, why haven't you done it? So in trying to prep for this meeting, I reached out to Nexus over in New York, and I reached out to Videology in London, and I asked them their thoughts on it. And it sort of fell down to a couple of things. So I would call and say that there could be the administration side of it. So there has to be another process, someone has to write it down, look at it now, update it as we change our sellers, that sort of information. Fine. Okay, that's theoretically only just a simple process. Fine. The second part of it, though, I guess, is that theoretically, we're all the nice people in the industry. Right? We're not the people that it's aiming for. Like when you go on an aeroplane and you go through a scanner, all the nice people that are suffering because there's a few bad people in the world. That's the same sort of thing we're looking at here. There's a few bad actors. So what are the bad actors going to do with ads.txt? That's the only thing I can think about. Now, to make sure I'm clear on this, I absolutely think it's a no-brainer. You should definitely do it. But if you're trying to think like a bad actor, what would they say? I sort of came up with the following. If you're a bad actor and you look, you can very quickly and easily see exactly the entire landscape of Australia. You can see every single impression, who's selling what. And you can figure out very quickly if there's any gaps, if there's any way that you can try and muscle in. If you're trying to come in there or you're another exchange, if you're an SSP and you want to try and get in there, you're producing basically the sales list of which publishers to call in which order. Another way to try to think about it as well is to say, right, well, what happens if my ads.txt is a lot longer than your ads.txt? And it becomes a bit of an interesting thing. We're talking about the fact that it exists or doesn't exist. But what about contents? It has it. What happens if your publisher has only 3 sellers, Blake, and then your publisher, Sean, has 200 sellers? What does it say about your inventory? What does it say to your inventory quality? If you've got 200 SSPs listed there, does that mean that you're clipping the ticket again and again and again, or you're going through data chains again and again and again? So it's very revealing for a publisher to broadcast what their sell-side strategy is.